How's it going, gamer? You got hands here, and today in Dauntless we're going over the best build for Koshai Axe. Well, in my opinion at least, but hey, I think it's a really good build because it's got solid damage, amazing attack speed, and I did a little dabbling, and this is probably the best build you can make for this axe. So if you're looking for a good terror weapon and you love axes, this build is for you. Hey gamer, if you find this video helpful and valuable to you, please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Hey, and let your friends know about what I got going on here. I would really appreciate it. So how about this? Turn on your system, grab your axe, and let's get ready, because we're about to get in this video right now, y'all. Hey, how's it going, gamer? I'm glad you're here for another build we got going on today. Today we have Koshai Axe. Yeah, it's not a super meta axe, but it is pretty dope because it's part damage and because it's special ability to do extra damage if you don't attack for a few seconds. And that's the best time to throw your axe at the behemoth. So before I start on a big old rant, let's just hop into the build. This is Koshai's axe. It has a +3 sharpened. And like I said, after not dealing damage for 4 seconds, your next 2 attacks deal +50% damage. So that's pretty significant if you utilize it correctly. So always make sure you wait a few seconds before you toss your axe so you can get that buff of damage. And remember, because it has sharpened, it's doing extra part damage. So try to toss your axe at different parts that still need to be broken for even further damage. Like I said, that has a +3 sharpened. We're going to put an overpower cell in there and a conduit cell. And I really love Grim Onslaught and Volatile Axe Core. For the headpiece, that's Hellplate Cast, that's Helion's helmet that has a Rage Hunter cell, and we're going to put a Wild Frenzy in there so we can have even further attack speed. Really dope. Axes need it so you can maintain a good DPS. For the chest piece, that's Dark Morrow, that's Shroud's chest piece, and it has a Rage in it. We're going to put an Overpower cell in there. And Malkarion's Grasp, we all know where that's from, that has a +3 Predator, and we're going to put another Predator cell in there. These are Charog's Feet, the Volcanic Treads, that has a +3 Rage, and we're going to put a Discipline cell in there. So it'll knock us to half health so we can utilize cells like Rage and Wild Frenzy. For the Lantern, I would highly suggest Embermane's Rapture for increased attack speed because the instant tap gives us 25% increased attack speed for 8 seconds. But if you feel that it's fine, maybe use Drask's Eye Lantern so you can have even further damage. But I would suggest Embermane's Rapture. And we're going to put a conduit cell in there. And don't forget about your tonics. Hey, if you can afford them, I would definitely suggest to buy these, because especially if you're in game and you're playing in trials or something like that, or you're just facing a tough behemoth, these definitely help. I mean, you can clearly see in the descriptions what they do. Blitz tonic works even great for us because we're at half health, so it boosts even further attack speed. And I'm talking about, it's insane, y'all. You have to get at least this. If not, here we also have Frenzy for extra damage and extra stagger damage from Assault Tonic. So all in all, what we got going on here is a +6 Conduit, which increases our attack speed for 15% for us and all Slayers. So that's pretty good, believe it or not. Overpower, that's 60% damage versus staggered behemoths, and they'll definitely be staggered because we're going to be breaking off parts, and we have an axe, so it's really dope. Predator, if you can avoid not to get hit, which it does take practice, but you'll get there, that's another 35% damage. And Rage, because we're at half health, that's another 25% damage, and that's consistent in all the time, so that's very significant and very good. Discipline, like I said, we're using it to drop us to half health. Provides a +7.5 critical strike chance, which is pretty cool. You know, that it helps, it's good, but we're definitely using it so we can use stuff like Rage and Wild Frenzy, but the critical strike does help. To add even a little further damage, we have Rage Hunter, and that's 15% damage when the behemoths are enraged. And Sharpen here comes from the actual axe, so we can't really do much with that. I know that's not meta something that you put in builds, but definitely because it's here, it is definitely doing its part and breaking even more parts, because axes do great damage against part breaks, so this is even further damage to break apart. So it's definitely something like, hey, if you want to go to a certain build to get behemoth to get a certain part, this build will definitely help. And last but not least, Wild Frenzy, which is incredible cell. Because we're under 50% health, we're doing a 12.5% increase attack speed, and that is good. especially if you think about that matched with Conduit and Embermane's Lantern. So you do the tap, the hold, and we're already at Wild Frenzy. That's incredible attack speed, y'all. And not to even think about the tonic, that would even further it even more, which would be absolutely insane. So this is a really good build, in my opinion, the best build for Koshai's Axe. But of course there's other meta axes out there and stuff, but hey, if you're facing a Shock Behemoth and you need a good Terra weapon, this will definitely kick its butt. I hope you're able to make this build, and I hope you have fun. Hey gamer, that's all I got for you today. Hey, I hope you're able to make these builds and all the other ones I make, because man, they're super fun and they are super strong, no lie, you know, and I try my best to show you how strong they are in short video clips to keep your interest. But hey, if you like this video, please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button, throw a comment down below and tell me what you want me to work on next, man, because I really enjoy y'all letting me know, hey man, I need a Chain Blades build, I need this sword build. It's dope because then it gives me ideas on what to make, and I got a big list of all the stuff to make for you guys. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and on Twitter under the same handle, hands down the best gaming, baby, you know it. You can also join my Discord under the same name so we can stay together as a crew and have an LFG to find teams to kick some butt in Dauntless. This is Hans signing out. Peace, y'all.